The gentleman is recognized for 3 minutes.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker. I rise in support of this legislation, the Veterans Benefits and Transition Act of 2018. And I'd like to thank Chairman Rowe and Ranking Member Walz and all the members of the committee and staff who work so hard on behalf of our veterans. And I'd like to congratulate Mr. Takano as Chairman-elect. This legislation we're talking about today includes reforms to ensure America's heroes receive the benefits and recognition that they so richly deserve. It includes several provisions that I was honored to support during my time on the Veterans Affairs Committee, including updates to our educational assistance programs at the Department of Veterans Affairs and additional emphasis on transition services provided to our service members. That one is very near and dear to me. Importantly, it includes provisions to help the most vulnerable in the veteran community. It includes the Homeless Veterans Reintegration Programs Reauthorization Act, which is a bipartisan bill I introduced with Congresswoman Brownlee. This legislation ensures those eligible for the Department of Housing and Urban Development's Veterans Affairs Supportive Housing Program and other housing assistance programs are also eligible for the Homeless Veterans Reintegration Program. By prioritizing the reintegration of homeless and recently homeless veterans, we will empower our veterans to re-enter the workforce and help them regain self-sufficiency. This legislation also includes the Gold Star Spouses Leasing Relief Act, which I introduced along with Congresswoman Bustos. It recognizes that after the loss of a military spouse, Gold Star families may need flexibility to relocate to fit their family's needs. It would help spouses like Cindy Southern, a native of Portsmouth, Ohio, in my district. Cindy lost her husband while he was serving the Navy overseas during Operation Desert Storm. As she grieved, all she wanted to do was move home. But she had signed a one-year lease on a home in North Carolina. Her landlords refused to waive her lease without massive termination fees. This bill would ensure Gold Star families are not trapped into a jointly held residential lease after the death of a service member. Mr. Speaker, our veterans have given so much to our nation. This legislation before us today makes sure we provide the benefits they deserve, properly support their families, and prepare them for success in civilian life.